attempted there. Offense comes up on first down. 13 personnel. This could create some problems for the defense. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. The game moves the ball to a 34.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game. Boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And the same runners got it again. 3 for the first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
First down here for this offense. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw, and look at these yards.
The Utes lining up here on 1st and 10. Design quarterback run. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Looking to pass. It's Dampier. And the completion made. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
QB keeper all the way. That play will move the sticks. Set him up in first down at the 42.
That's how you keep the opening drive alive right there. Good, hard, tough running to be able to pick up that first down on the 3rd down conversion.
The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him, open, checks it down for a nice gain. Another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Utes line up with a 1st and goal. It's a blitz look here from the defense. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Behind the line. It's Parker. Touchdown, Utes, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Looking downfield, it's back. Receiver makes the grab. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Hurricanes come up to the line and crank the tempo up here.
Exploit them here on this drive.
First down, they're going to throw the ball. Defense is coming after him. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. Second down play now coming up. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Second down, we're going to throw it. Quick completion of its time. You make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Hurricanes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. First down, we're going to throw the football. Let's take a deep shot here. Pass caught, can he get in? Touchdown, Hurricanes. As they get on the board here in this playoff game.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you, make a big play like this for a touchdown.
After not right through. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after scoring a touchdown. Here he comes out of the 25. No return attempted there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm almost so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run of the pass and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the next game.
Defense makes the tackle in the final seconds of this first quarter. So at the end of one, we are dead even as these teams continue their pursuit of a national championship. Let's take a quick look at the game summary so far. We've got a good one in our hands, but to what you hope for in a playoff game as we begin the second period. A big play here after the great offense trying to convert here on third down. Behind the line, it's Simmons. They whiff on him. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Utes will have first and 10 here. Dropping back, it's Dampier. Took the on the throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Incompletion on first down makes it second and 10 from the 47. Action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. That move near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
1st and 10 now for the offense. And he'll set up to throw. Let's it go quickly. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time behind the receiver.
From the snap of the ball, it looked like he knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. But the guy just had him blanketed, and he still tried to get the ball squeezed in there. He's got to do a better job of working through his progressions to find that open man.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Looking to chuck it again. Grab behind the line, it's Parker. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense is all over that one.
How about the discipline of this defense here on 2nd down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? It's 3rd down.
Drop him back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. That's a fly to the wide area. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs.
Well, if I'm this defense, you get these guys to 3rd down, you better bracket or double team some kind of coverage roll to this receiver to take him away. This guy makes another big play.
Tight end goes in motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And the Utes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Loaders into the end zone. Touchdown, Utah. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Still shooting. No good at all. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting close to the midfield now. The Canes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Back to throw. It's Beck. Forward into the tight window and picked off. Taking it away. They finally tackle him, but what a tremendous play. The pick and then that return.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Vincent Porter looking to bring some pressure. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, drops back. in the move. Great catch. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And that is always the toughest thing for a defense. When you cover the initial routes by the receivers, but then they start their second routes adjusting to the quarterback scramble, and they're able to get open. And when you have a quarterback who can run around and buy time, it makes it so much tougher to recover.
Touchdown, Utes. Great catch and run for 6. We had a short field. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
No problem with the BAT right down there. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. He'll start at the 25. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Play fake, looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Fletcher. They get him down, but a big play moves it at the 45.
And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. And that's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back. It's Bell. Both of your heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows me he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring it down. The clock is still running up to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks free. He'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in a run game, and he's able to do that right here.
Now pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And the wideout goes in motion. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Deep shot toward the end zone. It's incomplete. The defense makes a big 4th down stop.
Chris, what a great job here by this defense on this 4th down play. They knew exactly where to come up with that stop to get the turnover on downs, and they did it.
Toss play, running right. Solid run. They'll bring it down at the 28-yard line. Timeout is called. Talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. I'm running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Takes the toss and heads left. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. defense will kick this away to get the second half going. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Here on first down. Quick throw to his receiver. There's the catch. Make the stop after a big gain all the way to 34.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've got some pretty good players. Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The junior able to bring him down for the Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. To the air, it's back. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Well, a quick short throw here, not able to convert for the first down. You'd love to see that route maybe a little bit deeper to give yourself a better chance, but they come up a little bit short. So now it's decision-making time for the coach. I'd be shocked if they didn't go for it.
Still down by double digits in the third quarter. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
Keep it going, let's go, guys. Let's make a play here.
Wants to throw it. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down. And the drive keeps going. And the Canes pick up enough for a first down here. Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. And the toss ball running moving left.
The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Yes, is good. Down on touchdown, 21-14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Utah offense takes the field. Heading left after the handoff. Has the first down and more. Has out of bounds after a solid game.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Ball handed off. This one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Dampier. Short connection to tight end here. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Making them have to be aware of everybody allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
That's a design quarterback keeper. Yes, the first is still running. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. Nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. You keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play. Is handed off out of the shotgun. He's brought down the middle before he gets first down yardage.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Caught in the backfield. It's Parker. Actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. It's a quick tackle, but a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 15-yard line.
The defense does a nice job of forcing the quarterback here to be patient by playing zone. They run a crossing route. Defense is there, but not able to break up the catch.
Off target with a throw, incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And here comes the noise. This pass rushing inspired this defense to make a big red zone stop. They get the completion. It's under defender. Tackle at the 6-yard line at the completion. It's really threatening now.
As we all know, Chris, red zone leads to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this week forward to help this upcoming third down play.
And it's Utah in the lead here, sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets when we have a chance. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. He keeps it on his own line, and he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
Well, when somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's exhibit A of how to be physical on defense.
Kneeling guard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. Obvious false start there, moving too early. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal to hold your breath here. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Here they come on 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack they gave up earlier. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the right. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. The Hurricanes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's back. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on the throwaway. Didn't find anybody open. Brings up a 2nd down now.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Nobody open downfield, he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pressure is coming. He's hit just before the throw. He makes the grab.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Have been a great day. But with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Hurricanes offense is on the move now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw again. Nice goal. It's Joseph. And it's out of bounds after a decent game. The Canes will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pass. It's back. Running out of time in the pocket. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Third and short here in this playoff. It's the 9th play of the drive coming up. Looking to pick up the 1st down for you. Good throw. Gets no on the edge. The tackle is made. But the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8. The Canes will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun's probing the secondary. Behind the line. It's Pringle. He snapped it at the line for no gain. second and goal play for the offense.
Boys, you got this. You got to score.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. The receiver makes the catch. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking to the end zone. Down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Backed against the wall. You practice these kind of things in spring ball, in camp in the summer, even during the week of preparation. Who's going to win, the offense or the defense? The defense does their job here on third and goal to knock that one away. Now we got a big call coming up here on fourth down.
So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Try the onside kick here. But they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? Defense looking to bring heavy pressure here. 2 o'clock with the running game. He shreds the tackle. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's a good running defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Shotgun will hand it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The playoff game on the line here. The offense played keep away and secure the victory. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Moves out of the pocket. He lets it go on the move. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that one. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. The lead remains at 7 after the miss.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at least 3 points, but instead, he shanks it.
Here's the first play of the drive now. He at the 39. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking to throw. It's back. The pass is incomplete. comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Off the play fake. Looking to throw the football. This time it's complete. Breaking through at the 35. It's out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Saves the quick throw. And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. The pocket breaking down. It's real loose. It's real. And he stays out of bounds. And holds up play to stop the clock.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. He's running out of time here. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And the offense will spend a timeout to stop the clock. 21 seconds remaining. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? And the defense will spend a timeout here. Stopping the clock with 21 seconds remaining. Comes down to this in this playoff game. 4th quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Scanning the field. It's back. Incomplete. Trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Now that's going to bring up a critical 3rd down here as we're late into this football game in a drive where they need points. This quarterback's got to take control of this huddle, make sure everybody's on the same page. You have multiple plays that you could go to, whether it's a run or a pass, but you've got to come up with a 1st down.
The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. That deep shot is caught for a big game. Big opportunity for the offense to tie this game up in the 4th quarter. It's 1st and goal. And the quarterback comes back with a familiar man. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.